Birthday. This your boy Hyphen Jersey. You are tuned in to Hyphen Eagles. Thanks to everybody that been liking, following, subscribing, that been tuned in. You already know, much appreciated. But I'm in a little bit of time limit, so I ain't gonna wrap you up too long. Let me get right into it. First and foremost, to all the Philadelphia Eagles fans, and I see a lot of other fans and teams that know that when it comes to this topic about the 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 offensive coach, our coordinator, Brian Johnson, all of the excuses that I'm hearing for him, and I've been hearing for weeks and weeks of all that. And the number one excuse that I keep hearing every time of true Eagles fans, and not saying the ones that giving him an excuse and trying to give him a leeway and everything, not saying that they not true fans, but at the same time, they just, I don't think that they seeing it in the way as how us other Eagles fans is actually looking at this team. Like, maybe they are comfortable the way how we are looking right now. Um, I just don't understand, because the number one I keep hearing is, oh, how we upset and we are 10-3. How is the Eagles fan feeling some type of way is we are 10-3? And first, before I moving up, if you're coming from different platforms, this is what you can follow me at: Twitter, young_jers973. Stay tuned in with the videos and all that. And if you want to put your comments, you want to tune into the podcast and the live stream, you can also, follow me. Oh no, my bad. You can follow the YouTube channel right there. You know, um, just join in. Let me know how you feel. Let me get your comments down and everything, and join into the discussion and all that. But yeah, back at it. Like, yeah, and I keep hearing y'all, oh, how we upset when we 10-3. Yeah, I don't see the problem when we are 10-3. How can, why are we fussing and feeling some type of way when the Eagles is 10-3? Like, yo, I'm not trying to hear all that. Yo, all the diehard Eagles fans that watch the games, maybe they not watching all the games, maybe they not looking at Brian Johnson or whatever, like, but 9 out of 10, mostly every fans, and even the fans that's not, even the people that's not fans of Philadelphia Eagles, understand that we are not a good 10-3 team right now. Like, yeah, we 10-3, but at the same time, look, we could have easily had a worse record than what we have right now. If it wasn't, I just be honest. Like, you already know, I'm not biased. How me and my boy, how we do when we on this podcast, we never bias on here. We always speak real because we NFL fans. We not just Eagles fans. We love the game and the football. Like, that's how we do. So let's just be real about it, yo. We really, the couple of these last couple of games, we besides the 49ers and the Cowboys, the last games that we won, dealing with the Dolphins, and then the Kansas City Chiefs, then the Bills, like, and the Cowboys when we played them too the first time. Yo, we won those 4 games, off of their mistakes. Their mistakes. Yes, you could say, yeah, we collab and we sealed a deal. We the one that, like Shannon Sharp said, we the one that took over the moment, and we rise to the occasion when the moment came. Yeah, we did. But at the same time, you gotta understand, those teams gave us those moments. Those teams gave us those opportunities. If it wasn't for their mistakes, we could have easily been 7-6 record. If it wasn't for for them making those mistakes, drop passes, and not being on one accord, like, we was about to lose. We won because they made a mistake. And you see what's happening now when we start playing the good teams that's not making a mistake, that's playing a clean game. Look what happened when we do. Look what happened when we get blown out. So, like, stop using our record as an excuse for us not to be upset. Like, stop using our record to be for excuse for us not to want more. Like, oh, we 10-3, what we upset about? We're not good 10-3. Like, for all the Eagles fan that's using as an excuse, you really content, and you're really proud of what we are been doing for in this season. Making an excuse for Brian Johnson. Oh, fire the coach that got you 10 to 3. We're not 10 to 3 because Brian Johnson. We 10 to 3 despite him. Despite because of our players, we got clutch players because we got playmakers on our offensive side. Despite of the bad play calling that they are calling, they are good enough players to still make something out of nothing. Jalen Hurts know how to stand and play when it's not all that well. Like AJ Brown know how to get open. Devontae Smith know how to get open despite of the plays. Like DeAndre Swift know how to run despite a lot of time DeAndre Swift with the running, like, and that's another thing. Yeah, we be wanting to run. We want to run, and the run game is exactly what we need to start getting going. But when he do get the run game going, what type of run game plays he throwing out? It's just like it's dull. It's like there's no soul in the offense. It's just very predictable. He don't got no run schemes and nothing, no plays, nothing. Like you saw where the Cowboys were doing the type of run schemes, doing the jet sweeps and doing all this on us, like confusing us. You see the motion plays, all these offenses doing motion in they receivers to the cross and they running backs, like the type of stuff they're dialing up to confuse the defense, but we just regular drop back, regular run through run in the middle, regular like why? What are you getting? What type of schemes? Like our run schemes is not like how it is last year. We cannot rely on just regular run type plays when our blockers is not looking for the last 2 to 3 weeks. It's not looking like the number one block. The number one offensive blocking this day for the last 2 to 3 weeks, they've been looking iffy. So what type of schemes, you run schemes you want to dial up? Like you've been doing these dull and standard type run plays and drop backs and quarterbacks draws and wide receiver screens. Like come on, like you gotta like yo man, these other offenses is getting creative, but not us. Like not us. Like these defenses predicting is predicting what we are going to do because of the way he's calling these plays out. That's you want to say. I hear a lot of people saying, "Oh, it wasn't his fault." It was a lot of drop passes versus the Cowboys and fumbles and all that. Yeah, I get that. And that's for that one particular game. That's why I'm not going to throw all the blame on him. But he's not making it better. He's not making it any better. Like, despite all that, you being a coach, you got to know how to dial on something despite all that. Like, you can't make things just like the quarterback can't see the when you see your team is struggling, he cannot make things worse. It's the same thing with the coach, cannot make things worse with your play. Dial up something. Okay, he dropped the ball. Dial up a run or something like to get it going. Person's getting pressure. The blockers is not blocking right. You want to drop back and pass most of the time instead of try to stick with the run. Try to dial up something like, well, what are you doing on the offense? Like, I don't know. He gonna have to figure this out. And a lot of people saying, oh, it's not Nick. Nick, like, Nick already said that which I disagree, that he's not going. He's letting Brian Johnson call the plays. He's not the one that's out there. He's letting them call the plays, and he's not pulling back from it, which I disagree. I'm like, but I think he's trying to take that route because I feel like maybe I'm wrong on this note. Maybe I'm wrong, but this is this idea where I'm feeling. Maybe I just feel like maybe he's just trying to not have all the heat on him and how things is right now. He don't want to take over, and then if he take over and nothing show forth, and then it's heat on him. So maybe he's trying to take the easy way out. I don't know. I'm not gonna put that out there for sure, but I'm not going. Not saying put it out, but I am putting it out there. But I'm not going to say that's a true fact. But he needs to figure something out for being the head coach, dealing with Brian Johnson, because these plays on his offense is really not working for us. We gotta have some good plays. Why? Because our defense is not going to do nothing. I'm a true Eagles fan, and I've been an Eagles fan since I was a kid. Like, through all the McNabb era, I ain't gonna lie, I start understanding through the McNabb era, but I was before then. But like I don't for the time that I've been watching it, I'm not seeing offense been so standard in my whole life. Like maybe other Eagles fans from back then, they probably saw it, but for me, like I have not seen it. That I have not. Like I just not. And for the defense to be where it's at in the defense, like like I said, I was going to say, like I've been Eagles for the longest, but I just don't have any hope for the defense right now. Like they just Yo, I never saw. Yo, we had bad defense. Eagles had bad defense. Yeah, we had some bad defense before. I'm not going to say that we never had bad defense. We had bad defense. But since my time of being an Eagles fan, I never saw a worse defense as what I'm seeing now as an Eagles fan. Like they out there playing like these guys on our defense side is playing like they went out and just went to the hood and picked up some players. Like I won't even say because in the hood players be balling. Like so I won't even say the hood. They must have went to a Hot Diddy or Beverly Hills type place or city and just required some people or whatever. I don't know. Like maybe they did whatever. Like it just seemed like they just picked up people from the streets. I don't know what city or whatever. It doesn't even matter. Like it just seemed like they just picked up some people from the streets and just like, yo, come on, that's just play. Come y'all come play for the Eagles and all that. Like put on some jersey. I'm gonna just throw a number on you. You gonna play this? You ever play football? All right, it's all right. You could go out there and play defense. Like that's what it seemed like. I know that's not true, but it just that's how these players on the defense side is playing. Like they were just picked up from the streets. Like they out there confused. They like the reason why I feel like the defense is bad. The defense is very bad. The reason why I feel like the defense is bad is because I feel like our defense, the Philadelphia defense, one thing, the tack. Don't get me wrong, the tackling is need to be better. The tackling is ferocious. The tack is horrible. Like they need to get better with the tackling. But also, what's the problem that I don't think people is really speaking on is the low IQ of the defense. The defense it just look like they cannot read offense at all. Like they cannot read offense. Not like they really can't. Like they struggling. The defense is struggling reading offense. They have low IQ for real. Like they getting confused on almost every play. These offenses like really dialing up schemes and having the defense looking like, yo, they don't know what they are doing. Couple of times I'm just seeing this like when we play the Cowboys and Reed Blankenship, I feel like what that was no. That was when we played the 49ers. And when we played the 49ers and Reed Blankenship, I believe that was Ayuk and Purdy rolled out to the left, trying to extend the play. Where's your eyes at, Reed? Why is you worrying about the quarterback and not your receiver? You worrying about him trying to run in? We already had somebody running him down. I forget who was running him down. Let him do his job. If he can't take down Purdy, then like that's his fault. If he can't make Purdy run out of bounds or take a slide or anything, if he can't do that and he allow Purdy to run through him or get past him, then that's his fault. Or rather that, and then we attacking him inside, or he get 2 to 3 yardage or something. What you ran about the quarterback? Like you gonna run up and tackle him for what? Like contain your man, stick to your man while your eyes was off of your receiver. If he would have read his contain on his man, he made the wrong decision on that play. Why? Like this is the decision making on the defense. Why? Stick to your play. Make him either force a pass or just run out of balance because there ain't nothing there. Your eyes looking the wrong way. Now you cause a touchdown. Another play, another low IQ, like, and there's many ones. I just don't want to speak on a lot. I'm just gonna throw out key ones. Like, I'm gonna go back a little bit further back when we versus the Commanders. I think that was the first game or the second game. I forget which one, but we tied. Well, I think it was the first game. The first game, I believe we kicked the field goal to win it because it went to OT. No, correct me if I'm wrong, but we just scored. All we had to do was stop them, and we were the one. They marching down the field. We stop on first down. They get up to the goal line or magically, because you know how our defense was playing. Get to the goal line. We stop them first, stop them second, stop them third. All they and they we I think they went backwards just a little bit. So they got fourth and goal, fourth and long for goal. For the just to score to try to score on fourth down and goal. Like, and I believe that was McLaurin that no. That was the other I forget who it wasn't McLaurin, I forget who it else. Like run, he run to the end zone, fake to the left, and then he bounced to the right. And Sam Howell threw it to him. He catch it touchdown on, I believe that was Robe. I think it was Roby. Yeah. Like, why is you getting fake to the left? You have a defender in the middle. It's a defender right there. You don't need to get faked out. You don't have to worry about the middle. You don't have to worry about that side. Why? Because you have a defender right there. Contain an open space. It's an open space in the onto the outside. Open space on the outside. You don't think why would he go to the left when it's a defender there? You don't think he see all that open space that he's gonna go to the right? Why you didn't contain the right? Why you stick? If the defender did not do his job on the left side, then that's his fault. That's his job. I feel like they be trying to do too much and do and jump routes and do two things and get out of sync on other people position. Like, you didn't, like, how you get fake to the left when you got a defender contain the outside. He would have contained the outside. He would have faked to the left. He would have thought that he would have get five faked out. He would have contained the outside. Next thing you know, Sam would have tried to do it. It would have been a good play stop, either an interception or he would have been a good stoppage. Like, but like he get faked out. Like, it's just those type of plays. And it's multiple plays that I could just throw out there. But I don't want to keep going on. Those just two. I dare. Wait, I'm gonna say one. I gotta say this one was I didn't understand when it's playing the 49ers, and I believe it was a wide receiver bunch to the right. I know it was Deebo Samuel was there. Ayuk was probably over there too. I can't remember the other guy, but I know for sure Deebo Samuel because he's the one that caught the pass. And there's three wide receivers on the right, bunched up on the right. Two of them towards the outside. One of them do a post, the other one doing a fly, I believe. And Deebo Samuel did a 3 to 5 yards up, slant to the left towards the middle. I don't know I forget who defended that was defending Deebo Samuel at that time. When the ball height, they run. They all run like they doing a post or a fly, whatever. He tried to run to the outside to try to contain it when you already got two defenders towards the outside. It's a slim chance that it's no Hail Mary play. They don't need to do a Hail Mary play. It's a slim chance that all three of them is doing a post and a fly route. Why you leave the middle open? I just don't understand why you get faked out to go to the outside and then Deebo Samuel will do a slant through the middle and then that was a extended play. Why leave the middle? Why you going to leave a wide open spot to try to contain something that's already been contained? It's defenders there. If Purdy dumb enough to throw the ball right there with defenders, then like I don't understand. That's low IQ on his part. And if the defenders didn't stop a play that they right then, that's there for. Why would you leave from there? I don't like I said, I don't understand. I don't know. Maybe it dialed it up and that's what he wanted to do. I just don't get it. But like, you didn't need to roll out to try to defend. So he tried to go out to the outside. Deebo Samuel cut it to the slant into the middle, wide open, boom. 5 yard catch goes into I don't think he made a touchdown. I can't remember he made a touchdown. I believe that was just he made a, because they were just standing short passes to long drives, like but like that's the type of stuff I'm saying. Like you didn't need to roll to the outside. All you had to do was contain the middle. Like you had defenders right there. It's a slim chance that it's not a Hail Mary play. It's a slim chance that all three of them that was going to do a fly in the post route. Like they don't them understanding the offense and reading and reading offense and they IQ a bit, it is like they just really maybe they just it's just experience. They just got to get the experience, and I understand. Maybe they understand, they see this, and next year they still on a team or whatever. They go to a different team and they do better because all this they understand it. This is them saying that on our defense side is just very inexperienced, and these players is not reading these offense. They're not understanding, and for that reason, for you seeing how our defense is playing, Brian Johnson, you have to take the lead for the offense. Like we have to score. We cannot go down the field and get to the red zone and kick field goals or get stopped. Like you gotta dial up some plays for the red zone and get creative. Like we're like I said in the beginning, we're not 10-3 because of him. We 10-3 despite him. Like I said before in my previous videos, I feel like he's just a drive killer. Like he'll make a good play, Next thing you know, he'll throw out a boneheaded play. Next, we move instead of moving forward when we could have been third and short because we was moving to change. Now we moving back and now we third and long. Why? Because he a drive killer. Like he'll start off first down. He'll start off 5 yards positive. Next you know, boom, we'll start out then he get a second on second down, he'll throw a pass play. We'll get a first, boom, we get a first down. He'll throw another pass play. We get 3 yards or they get whatever. Then he'll throw another pass play. They get stopped. Now it's third down. He'll try to do a quarterback draw. Like on third down play, like he'll try to throw Jordan. Now it just stopped the whole whistling. Now whole mental. Now when we could convert on fourth down, now it just made things a little bit more harder. Like and then just throw everything out the sink. It's just like I don't understand what he be thinking and going through his progressions when he be throwing the plays out. He just like it feel like he be playing Madden when he be throwing the plays out. Like he just be like that's what it looked like. Like it's like he out there playing Madden. Like and I just don't get it. Like he's just very predictable. He need to start getting unpredictable, doing things. Only unpredictable things that I saw on the Cowboys is that fake punt. But that's not gonna work no more. Like only reason why it worked the first time because how long did we ever did a fake punt? They ain't gonna probably gonna work again. Like so like I said, man, we 10-3 not because of him, despite him. Like because we got good players on the offense, and that's why. In the beginning of the season, the defense was looking like they was good, but now it's just like, like they just babies, like they just out there playing like kids. Like I just would have looked like they need to step their game up. They need to need to dial in some type of plays that because like I said before, my other videos, I don't feel like it's all on. I give Desai a slight benefit of doubt over Brian Johnson just because of he's working with the players that looking like they don't know what they do. And that's hard because a lot of times I feel like Desai throws out the right defensive plays, but they not executing. They not executing it. They just out there confused and don't know. It's not picking up on the right men, and it's making Desai look bad. So to me, I don't put everything on him. I don't like. I do not, but I put everything on Brian Johnson because he have no excuse. He got nothing but experienced elite players, and he just not utilizing them right. He just not. Desai don't have that on the defensive side. He don't have elite players. He out there working with inexperienced players that looking like they don't know what they're doing. So I can't fully put blame on him to the point. He don't get me wrong. I be seeing little iffy things he doing, little soft coverages, and say he does that. You don't get me wrong, but a lot of times it's like, what can he do? He's not gonna play man to man. They not DN nobody. Well, what can he do? He tried to throw blitz play like he throw a blitz play. The people that's a man blitz, they not sticking to they receivers. The corners not sticking to the receivers, and the safeties not reading the plays and reading the routes very well to the point that okay, we throw a blitz play, but the quarterback's getting the ball out of their hands quick. Why? Because the receivers getting open quick. So the defensive lineman can't get in there and do nothing. The pass rushers can't get in and do nothing. Like, so it's like it's like, what can he do at that point? Like, don't get me wrong, he do a little bit iffy, but overall, it's like, what can he do? Look at he working with. These players is playing like they confused, like, and like, but Brian Johnson is no excuse. He like, I was trying to my best from the beginning, get him a bit of a guy. I'm like, yo, he unexperienced. I have a belief in him and what, but yo, it's about to be week 15, dog. Like, it's the same thing, like same thing. You don't get me wrong, Hurts do need to protect the ball. No, there was a lot of fumble. He need to really start protecting the ball, but like, he ain't like the type of plays he's throwing out. He's not making it better for him. Like, he's not. He's not. So, like, man, listen, I don't want to hear no more. I gotta get ready going because I gotta be at work. So I gotta get ready, get prepared, and all that. So I just wanted to speak y'all on uh dealing with all these fans, and especially Eagles fans, using our record as an excuse to not be upset. Like, nah, yo, we upset. Like, we don't like what we see. We just got blown out back to back. Like, why? Because of the play calling. Because of the what the defense is how the defense looking. And that's how we've been looking all season. And we was getting bad because other teams was making mistakes and we was getting by. But you see what happened when those teams ain't making no mistakes on us. This is what happened. So how we gonna be proud of that? 10-3, man. I ain't trying to hear that. 10-3, 10, man. I don't want to hear that no more. Like, that ain't nothing. Why you think why we think other analysts, other people's looking at us and they looking at us as a joke? It's not no coincidence. Anybody looking at it's reality. Like, cause how we are playing, and not just being real. That's just facts. Like, yo, no, so like that just irked me every time I was looking at these comments on these videos. Oh, how you upset when y'all 10-3? Like, yo, because we are 10-3, not because we are just dominating or we are just winning convincingly. No, we are 10-3 because we got by. Like that, we could have easily had a worse record. Like, come on, like, that's not gonna last. Us being okay, we 10-3, then but playing like we playing, we get into the playoffs. You think that gonna matter? You think we could play a team with a worse record in the playoffs and lose? You think 10-3 gonna make us win the Super Bowl? You think being 10-3 is gonna make us go to the championship? You think 10-3 is gonna make us beat elite teams? When we get into the playoffs, we have to play a good offenses and good team. Why? Because they made it. Now, some team, I think the Falcons, if they make it, well, they went back in the hunt because they was up there, but all that. But you got some teams that if they make it there, they all that. They division is just trash, so they just made it into the playoffs. But at the same time, like, the way we playing, we had trash all season. We had quarterbacks that's not all that, looking like they are Joe Montana and Tom Brady and all that. Like, we had these quarterbacks looking elite. Like Troy Aikman's out there and all that. Like, come on, like, yo, man, we really need to stop making excuses for our team. Like, let's just be upfront and be real, because ain't nothing gonna change if we just being content of what we are. Like, nah, like 10-3 don't mean nothing. The way how we playing, that don't mean nothing. We could lose in the playoffs. We could be one and done in the playoffs. True, our next is 4 more games. 10-3, we could be 14-3. Win all our games, we could be 14-3. Go to the playoffs and be running on one and done. So what does it matter? Oh, we 10-3. Like, why we upset when we 10-3? Like, cause we could be 14-3 and go to the playoffs and be one and done. That's why. The way we playing, we could be 14-3, go to the playoff and lose and get blown out the first game. Like, so us being 10-3 don't supposed to matter. Like, we supposed to just use that as an excuse. Like, nah, like I don't want to hear that. Like, weird, like, yo, we gotta get better. Like I said, I gotta get going, but we gotta get better, man. On a especially on the defense and on the offensive side, we gotta take the lead and do something better. Like, because being 10-3 is not no excuse on the way how we are playing. Like, it's not. So all the fans that keep using that, I ain't trying to hear that. We gotta get better because, like I said, we could go 14-3 and still get blown out and be one and done. Like, so records do not mean nothing versus the way how we are playing. So stop using the records as an excuse and step into reality and stop being delusional and understand what we are playing. When we get into the Seahawks and Seattle game, we got to dial up something different. The offense is gonna have to take the lead because I don't see our defense doing anything. Now they might surprise, maybe. I'm hoping. Hope they do enough to stop Geno Smith and DK Metcalf and them boys. Hopefully they do enough just to stop it. I don't think they're gonna shut them down at all, but just do enough. Like, it's all you got to do. And our offense, yo, Brian Johnson gonna have to dial in something to score. No field goals or nothing. Red zone scores. Like, that's what we got to do. Like, if they don't do that, and y'all and all the fans that keep saying, "Oh, why we upset when we 10-3?" And they don't do that, and we end up losing for Seattle. I do not want to hear nobody complaining. Do not want to hear you complain. All the Eagles fans that keep saying, "Oh, how we upset when we 10-3?" If we lose on Seattle, I want to you all those type of fans. You don't. I want to hear you complain that one time. Like, don't want to hear that. Why? Because you was content the way how we played. You didn't want to. You wasn't upset. You was good with it. So you shouldn't. I want to hear no complaints from you. Like, the number ones that feel that way. Like, because this is what happens. This is what's going on with us. We are not looking good right now, and so that's the whole point. Like, so, yo, we got to go into this game serious. Come back with another video talking about the Seattle game, the Seahawks, what I feel about it, how we should go about. But yo, man, like, no more excuses, yo. We got to do our thing, and that's what it is. But yo, that's all I want to talk. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Put it in the comments. Following, like I said, follow the page. Like, we doing little different things and all that. So yeah, man, come in. Let me know how you feel, and continue to like, follow, subscribe. Continue to all that, man. We much appreciate it. This your boy Hyphen Jers. Thanks for tuning in to Hyphen Eagles. You already know. Bird game. I'm out.